Shalom, shalom to the nation of Israel. Shalom. Before we get started, all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh. By Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the hopeful elect out there scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird. Tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations to the remnant, men, women, children. Shalom, right? It's your brother Shapar, man, Hebrew Israelite, tribe of Gad, out here this week. As always, in season, out of season. Whether it's nice or crazy weather out here, you know what I mean? Prophesize the downfall of this wicked-ass kingdom, man, where you having presidential decrees where we giving out smoke kits. They not crack, it's not gonna be crack pipes in it. They calling them smoke kits, where they giving you Vaseline and all kinds of shit like this to help you after you finish smoking your crack, to stay functional, I guess. I remember we had a term, what they used to call it, a functioning crackhead, where a dude was smoked, a brother or sister smoked out, but they still maintaining the job and all of this shit like that or whatever, despite they habit. What else you got going on? YouTube still taking videos down. Still mad when you bring this truth out. You know what I mean? So this place is through, man. This place is through, man. Place is through. Let's get into it. Let's go. Let's start Proverbs 16:4. The Lord hath all things, the Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. Everyone that is proud in heart is an abomination to the Lord. Though hand joined in hand, he shall not be unpunished. So who is the wicked? Who is the wicked? Malachi 1:4. Let's see who the wicked is. Let's see who the wicked is. Because we know Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked, right? So let's go Malachi 1. Let's start at 2. I have loved you, saith the Lord, yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau's Jacob brother, saith the Lord? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness, for the dragons of the wilderness. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. So the Edomites are the border of wickedness, man. Esau, Edom. Job 9:24. The people that's running this world are the wicked, man. So they all talk about, oh, to the dead. Let's look at this one, Amos 5:10. Let's look at this one, Amos chapter 5, verse 10. Is it Amos 5:10? Was it that? It's not that one. That's not it. Which one I wanted? Let me get it this way. I knew the script. I know the scripture, but that's not the one I want. Woe to them that desire the day of the Lord. That's what I wanted. Lock it. Give me 1 second. thought it was Amos 5 and 10. Amos 5 and 18. I was in the right place. I just didn't look down far enough. Amos chapter 5 verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. See? So the wicked think that they gonna do all the raping, robbing, killing, throw people off their lands, change all of the land maps, run around here with their little hokey pokey that they trying to inoculate everybody with. And then at the end, after doing all that, they gonna get salvation. They gonna be ruling in the kingdom. This is what the wicked think, man. Yeah, this is what they think in their little wicked little hearts, man. They little wicked little minds. Let's get Isaiah 60 and 12. Let's go there. Isaiah 60 and 12. Let's start at 10. Isaiah chapter 60 verse 10. And the sons of the strangers shall build up thy walls, and their kings shall minister unto thee. For in my wrath I smote thee, but in my favor have I had mercy on thee. Therefore thy gates shall be open continually. They shall not be shut day nor night, that men may bring unto thee the forces of the Gentiles, and that their kings may be brought. For the nation and the kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish. Yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. So this talking about once everything go down, the day of the Lord that we was just reading about, woe unto you that look forward to the day of the Lord. When the day of the Lord come, or look, let's get this one. Psalms 149 and 7. Let's get there. This is what's coming for these heads, man. They think that when Judgment Day come, everybody gonna get to hit the reset button and they gonna get to start all over again. Let's see what the Lord said. Psalms 149 and let's start at 4. For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand. For what? To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the punishments written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye the Lord. So this is what's coming, man. Judgment is coming. The kings and the nobles and the elite of all the families, other families around the world, the Moabites, the Ammonites, the Hamites, the Edomites, the Elamites, the Ishmaelites, all of them going into captivity, man. All of them going into captivity, every single one of them. So they all trying to look in the book, and they all trying to say that they the chosen people of the Lord. They'll find one scripture and try to say that that one scripture do away with the hundreds and thousands of scriptures that say he only dealing with the Israelites. His people, salvation is only for the Jews. I will yet again choose Israel. Israel be saved, world without end. These are the scriptures all up in there, but they'll find one scripture and say, oh, it say don't abhor Edomite. Even though, even in that Deuteronomy 23 and 7, thou shalt not abhor Edomite. That's a clerical error there, man. It shouldn't say Edomite there. It should say Assyrian there or Syrian there. And that's because our forefathers, Jacob, they had family members in some of these places, man. So even though his family members might not have been of the chosen seed, because the chosen seed is Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they still his family. Let's keep getting it. We're warmed up. Malachi 3 and 6. Let's get there. Because everybody trying to change what the scriptures say. Oh, replacement theology done changed it. Oh, the Most High. Let's see what the Most High say about changing. Let's see what he said about changing. Malachi 3 and 6. For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore, ye sons of Jacob are not consumed. So the Lord didn't change, not at all, and the sons of Jacob not going to be consumed, but we were scattered into all nations, but a remnant is going to be left. An elect, man. Let's get that. Malachi, watch this. So we scattered into all nations. Matthew 24 and 30. Let's get there. Matthew 24 and 30. And then there shall appear a sign of the Son of the Man in heaven. This is Judgment Day, going back to still Judgment Day. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds, the ships, the chariots of heaven with power and great glory. And he shall send his angels with the great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. So we were scattered in all nations. Jacob is not going to be consumed, and on the day of the Lord, on the day of judgment, he's going to gather the elect from all out of all of the nations, man. Going to gather the elect, man, of Israel. Let's get it. We got that one. Let's get Exodus 17:14. Let's get that.
Which one you said?
Exodus chapter 17 and 14. And the Lord spake, and the Lord said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book, and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua, for I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under the sun. This is talk about the 1948ers. The fakers over there in Jerusalem are not Israelites. They are Amalekites, Amalek, from the tribe of Edom. They are Edomites. So this is showing you what and who is running the world pretty much. The Jewish bankers, the top elite Jewish bankers. They the ones that fund the war. They the ones that's taking down nations, taking down presidents. This is who running all of the contracts, the legal system. This is who's running all of this shit, man. 15. And Moses built the altar, called the name of it Javanesi. For he said, because the Lord hath sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. So we were just reading about how what is that again? Proverbs 16 and 14. I don't want to misquote it. The Lord hath made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So when the day of evil come back and the Lord come back, he just told you right here, I'm going to have war with Amalek for generation to generation. And I'm going to wipe them out, man. Because Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So when the Lord come back, he gonna stamp out wicked. So that means he gonna stamp out the people that's running this world, man. It's not gonna be they gonna get a pass, man. Oh man, we know y'all was going off, man. We gonna reset the clock and y'all can share in the kingdom with us. That's not what the scriptures say, man. That's not what the scriptures say. Let's keep getting. Let's get this one, Genesis 36. Let's prove it, though. Genesis 36. We're gonna start there and we're gonna read a couple. Genesis 36:1. Right? So we can understand. Genesis 36:1. Now these are the generation of Esau, who is Edom. So when you talk about Esau, you talk about that. We know we talk about the Edomites, the so-called white man, man. Let's go down to 8. Let's go down to 8 now. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. Mount Seir is the only land that they was given. Mount Petra, Mount Seir is the only land that, according to the scriptures, that Esau owned. Everything else that Esau stole everything that he possessed, Salakia, everything that he possessed outside of Mount Seir, Mount Petra, is stolen. All of the gold, all of the land, every single thing that Esau owned is stolen, period, right? 9. And these are the generations of Esau, the father of the Edomites, in Mount Seir. So if you punch in or you Google or DuckDuckGo Mount Seir, Mount Petra, and you'll look at the cave, the carvings in the mountains, and then you go and you look at Washington, D.C., you look at every capital here in Babylon, you will see the similarities, man. They still using the same, pretty much the same architecture. There you go. They still using the same thing as we speak. Let's keep getting it. Let's go. I wrote them down over here. I got that one. Let's see. 16. I want to show you something. 16. Let's go to 16. Because remember, we were just reading about Amalek, right? So Duke Corin, Genesis 36:16. 15. These were the dukes of the sons of Esau, the sons of Eliphaz, the firstborn son of Esau. Duke T-Man. You will catch T-Man in Obadiah. You're going to hear that one again if we get Obadiah. Duke T-Man, Duke Omar, Duke Sepho, Duke Kenaz, Duke Korah, Duke Gotham, and Duke Amalek. See? So remember how we were just reading that he going to have war with Amalek forever. Amalek is one of Esau's sons, one of the tribes. Just like you had Jacob in the 12 tribes, one of Jacob's sons was Judah. So one of Esau's sons was Duke Amalek. Right? See, this is why we bringing this out. So you can see right here, Amalek is one of Esau's sons, Duke Amalek. And he was the progenitor of the Amalekites, which is the people that's over there, the small hats that's claiming they're Israelites right now, man. They nothing but Edomites, man. And in the Jewish Encyclopedia, 1925, I think it is, one of them, or 1913, they tell you they know they Edomites. They know they Edomites. Let's get it, 19. These are the sons of Esau, who is Edom, and these are their dukes. See? So we showing you in the scriptures where Esau is Edom, Esau lived in Mount Petra, and we giving you the sons of Esau. 43, let's go down. on there. Look at 31. 31. And these are the kings that reigned in the land of Edom before there reigned any king over the children of Israel. See? We showing you in the scriptures. Now let's get down to 46. 43, Salaki. Duke Magdal, Duke Aram, these be the dukes of Edom, according to their habitation in the land of their possession. See, only land they was possessed, was given as a possession, was Mount Seir, Mount Petra. That's the only thing that they own. Everything else is stolen. Everything else they got is stolen. Every single thing, man. Duke Magdal, Duke Aram, these be the dukes of Edom, according to their habitation in the land of their possession. He is Esau, the father of the Edomites. See? So you will say, you can't show us that in the scriptures. Yes, we can. We can show you that in the scriptures. Now then, look at this one. You go, now let's show you when Yahushua HaMashiach come back, who he gonna be looking for? Isaiah 63:1. Ready? Who is this that cometh from Edom with thy garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain my remnant. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemer is come. See? So when Yahushua come back, he gonna be looking for the Edomites. And it's gonna be some Amalekites definitely here when he come back, because he said he gonna wage war with them from generation to generation. And Basra is a city in Edom. Was one of the capital cities in Edom. See? The scriptures is clear, man. The scriptures is clear. Let's keep getting it. Let's get Romans 9:9. Let's go there now. Yeah, man. It's definitely better than hands feeling like motherfucking Italian ices out here. Fucking hands is feeling like Italian ices the last couple of weeks out here. Romans 9:9. For this is the word of promise. At this time will I come, and Sarah shall have a son. And not only this, but when Rebekah also had conceived by one, even by our father Isaac. For the children, being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil, that the purpose of the Most High according to election might stand, not of works, but of him that calleth. It is said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. Who came out first? Let's get that. Then we go back to that. Let's go Genesis 25 and 25. That's it, Genesis 25 and 25. Ready? So we just read it, right? So we just, let's read it now. And when her days will be delivered, when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was Jacob. His name was called Jacob. And Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. Now watch this. Now we go back, right? Esau came out first and Jacob grabbed his heel, right? Now let's go back to Romans 9 and 12. Let's go back to it. And it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. We just read Esau came out first. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. We just read that before too. He hates Esau. Malachi 1 and 4, the border of wickedness, who he shall have indignation with forever. And we just read that Amalek. He gonna have war with Amalek from generation to generation. What say we then? Is there unrighteousness with the Most High? Yahweh forbid. For he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So then, it is not of him that willeth, so it ain't nothing you could do, man. If your name is not written in the book to be saved of the elect, there's nothing you could do. If you are Edomite in the book, you are Ishmaelite in the book, you are Amalite in the book, Amalekite or whatever, if that's what you are, that's what you're gonna stay. You can't say that I'm a spiritual Israelite, I'm born an Edomite, and my bloodline go back to raping, robbing, murdering, killing. My ancestors profited from slavery, but I found the Lord and I believe, so I'm a spiritual Israelite. So I'm gonna change the how they say change the narrative. I'ma change the narrative and make a new one for myself. Yeah, right. That's not how it works, man. So then, it's not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of the Most High that showeth mercy. For the scriptures saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up. Just like he raised Pharaoh up, he raised Esau up. He raised Esau's kingdom up. So when judgment day come and Esau is put down, it's going to be without a shadow of a doubt understood that it was Yahweh by Shem Yahushai that took Esau down. This is what all of this is for, man. The leader of they not gonna talk about the deliverance of Egypt no more, where the Red Sea was parted, so Israel can escape and Pharaoh crushed inside. They not gonna talk about that no more, because this deliverance gonna be grander, more spectacular, more brutal than that one was, with more death. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout the earth. Therefore have he mercy on whom he will have mercy, and whom he will harden. Thou wilt say then unto me, why doth he yet find fault? For who hath resisted his will? Where is that? Right. Let's keep reading. 20. Nay, but O man, who art thou that repliest against the Most High? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Like, how you gonna say to the Most High? How you gonna make me to be a vessel for destruction? How you gonna make me to be wicked? How you gonna make me to be 2/3 and I don't get the truth? You can say that all you want to. It's not gonna change it. It's not gonna change the Most High's will according to election. 21. Have not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and the other unto dishonor? So he creating nations and all of this. Some nations he making the honor, and some nations he making the dishonor. The Edomites clearly he made to dishonor. He made them to be wicked. He gave the earth to them and gave them all of this wicked shit to do. For why? Let's watch. 22. Let's get it. 22. What if the Most High, willing to show his wrath and to make his power known, endure with much long suffering the vessels of wrath fitted to destruction? So this is what the Most High doing. He set them up. He putting up with their shit patiently, because they gonna be destroyed, man. They gonna be destroyed. We just read in Isaiah 63 that when Yahushua come back, he going to Basra. He going to Edom. He looking for Edomites. The scriptures is clear, man. The scriptures is clear. Let's go there. Let's read. Let's read 26. Romans 9 and 26. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall they be called the children of the living power. Elias also cried concerning Israel, though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved. See? Israel, man. Israel is going to be saved, and Edom is here for destruction, man. Edom is the vessels built for this to dishonor. So yeah, ain't no saving Esau, man. This is camp. Ain't no saving Esau, man. Y'all trying, y'all squinting, y'all trying to bend backwards. It's no saving Esau. Let's get Obadiah 1 and 8. Let's start up at 1 and read down a couple. Obadiah 1 and 1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord power concerning Edom. We just went through that in Genesis 36 chapter. Concerning Edom, we have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent out, is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. We seeing that right now. Russia talking cash shit. China talking cash shit. I seen North Korea even said they got a ballistic missile that could hit mainland USA. This is all that's happening right now. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. This, look, 3. The pride of thine heart have deceived thee, that dwellest in the clefts of the rock. Going back to their habitation. Whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? See, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked, and the wicked don't think they gonna never come down. They think they gonna have rulership forever. 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are the hidden things sought up? All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee, and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. See? So we just was talking about all of the nations in the scriptures. And we just read in Romans 9 and 22 that the Most High is dealing with them vessels fitted for destruction. So he's going to put it on them just like he put heart in Pharaoh's heart so he could show his power. He going to put it on these other nations to get at Esau. Old niggas, boy. Old niggas. Old niggas is worse. The worst sometimes. But he'll say he a Christian and he know the scriptures. And he looking at me like I'm the crazy one out here. No, you the crazy one. You still in them churches, them Christian churches. You still believing in Pastor Porkchop. You the crazy one. But Pastor Porkchop ain't telling you shit right now. But let's dance. Hey, listen to the choir. Watch me dance. Watch them up there do their little speaking in tongues shit. Pass the collection plate. I read 2 scriptures in 2 hours and go home. 8. Shall not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise men out of Edom and the understanding out of the mount of Esau. Mount is another word for government or ruling party. You know, the government of a nation. The mountain of it is the government. And thy mighty men, remember we read Timon? 9. And thy mighty men, O Timon. Timon is a tribe of the Edomites. Shall be dismayed to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. See? So this is what's coming for Esau, Edom, man. All over the scriptures. Why is they going to be cut off by slaughter? 10. For thy violence against thy brother, shame shall cover. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Esau came out first. Jacob held on to Esau's heel. Esau is running the world now. Esau is running the world through violence towards his brother Jacob. So-called Native Americans here, when they got here, what they did to them and took their land. And then they went over to Africa and got Southern Kingdom and brought him here and made him build up the stolen land that he stole from Northern Kingdom. That's the violence against his brother Jacob, man. Let's keep getting it. What else we got? What else we got on? Let's go 12. But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother, and the day that he became a stranger, neither should thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction, neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. See? So when they knew, all of the other nations know that we're Israelites. All of the other nations know. Matter of fact, let's get Psalms 83. Let's get that. Psalms chapter 83 and 2. Let's get that. Psalms 83 and 2. For lo, thine enemies make atonement, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. This is what all the nations got together to do, man. And they all know that we're Israelites, man. And they all know that we in the position we into, according to the scriptures, let's get it over here. Let's get this. Why are we in this position? Micah 7 and 9. Let's get that. Micah 7 and 9. Then I got another one we'll get to. Micah 7 and 9. Let's go 8. Micah 7 and 8. Rejoice not against me, O my enemy. When I fall, I shall rise. When I sit in darkness, the darkness of not knowing that we're Israelites. Not knowing and understanding that the reason why we going through what we going through is because we went against the covenant that we made with Yah B'Shem Yahushua. Right? That's the darkness. When I fall, I shall arise. When I sit in darkness, the Lord shall be a light unto me. I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. Judgment on who? The wicked. Amalek. Basra, coming from Edom with dyed garments from Basra. That's who. And execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light, and shall behold his righteousness. Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is thy Lord, thy power? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as a Maya in the streets. Maya is the dirt, the shit back in the days when they had horses going up and down the streets. It'll be horse shit in the streets. It'll be food. It'll be all kind of shit in the street, all pounded into the ground together. That's the Maya of the streets. So now let's get back to it now. Well, we got one more. I got one more. Where's that? Jeremiah 16. Let's go to Jeremiah 16, I think 9. Jeremiah 16 and 9. Yeah, let's start there. Jeremiah 16 and 9. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will cause to cease out of his place in your eyes and in your days the voice of mirth. The voice of mirth is party, celebration, and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt show this people all these words, and they say unto thee, wherefore hath the Lord pronounced all this great evil against us? Or what is our inequity? Or what is our sin that we have committed against the Lord our power? Then shalt thou say unto them, because your fathers have forsaken me, saith the Lord, and have walked after other gods, and served them, and have worshipped them, and have forsaken me, and have not kept my law, and ye have done worse than your fathers. For behold, ye walk every one after the imagination of his evil heart, that they may not hearken unto me. Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not. Where the hell are we at now? We in Babylon, speaking English. Therefore will I cast you out of this land into a land that ye know not, neither ye nor your fathers, and there shall ye serve other gods day and night, where I will not show you favor. And what we going through right now, we still under the curses, man. If you want to see how much we still under the curses, and you would think like all of the wicked shit that could be done to us is over, just look at New York drill rap. Look at, just punch in, go on YouTube and punch in New York City drill rap. And watch one of them little 8-minute little segments on that drill rap. You got 12 and 13-year-olds rapping in some little fucked up little language they done created. I don't know what the fuck they be speaking when they doing that drill shit. If it's their gang talk or whatever. But they found a way to say all of the shit, wicked shit that they want to say, where Esau can't really understand it. Police can't really understand it. Meanwhile, they talk about killing each other, murdering each other, killing witnesses, threatening motherfuckers. That's all that New York drill rap is. Bless. Y'all by Shem, y'all shall break it down. So that's what that in the drill rap go back to the curses. His eyes shall be evil towards his brother. I think that's Deuteronomy. Let's get. Deuteronomy 28 and something. 35 maybe. 37, I think it's 37. Nope. Spot it, give me a second. Here you go. Deuteronomy 28 and 54. So that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil towards his brother. Yeah. The curses fit us like nobody else, man. That's why everybody trying to squeeze and squint, fold, contort, twist theyself to be the people of the scriptures. They have no wins, man. They have no wins, man. And like I said, that drill music go right back to here. I shall be evil towards that brother. Under the direction of who? The so-called Edomites. Because the Edomites are the ones that's benefiting from that. They even benefit from you when you die, because they probably got a life insurance policy on every one of the little drill rappers soon as they sign them. And in all of them contracts you signing, I guarantee it's a life insurance policy in there. Just like with these companies and corporations that you start working for. There is a life insurance policy for every company that you work for. Them companies, while you there, they have a life insurance policy on it. I think the last time I remember, I think it was $30,000 per associate. If you die, the company gonna make money off you. Let's get back to it. So yeah, so all these nations are against us because they all knew that we went down. And they trying to do what? Why would you want to let the chosen people of the Lord find their right path back? Because if the people of the Lord find the right path back, that means that we all going down. So they was all working together. Let's get back to it. Psalms 83 and 4. Psalms 83 and 4. They, see it say they, it don't say he or she, they. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and of Ishmaelite, and of Moab. That's your Arabs over there. Your Moab is your Chinese. How the Chinese feel about us, man? I just seen a video, the Olympic players getting off, or the basketball players over there getting off the bus. Go home, nigga. Go home, nigga. Go home, nigga. They still doing blackface. You seen that too, right? That video. Hagarenes, them are Hamites. Gebal, Hamites, Ammonites. That's Japanese. And you see Amalek in there again. And we just said he gonna have war with Amalek forever. And Amalek is one of the people holding us down, man. How the scripture go? Amalek was first among the nations. Yeah, what's that? Amalek was first. Numbers 22. No, I'm 24 and 20. Let's get that one. Amalek 24. Amalek 24. Numbers 24 and 20. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up this parable and said, Amalek was first of the nations. Told you. Amalek, the small hats over there running the world. They the top tribe, man. You know what I'm saying? They still trying to push that they the people of the scriptures, even though they can't possibly be the scriptures. When it's saying right here, we done read that the Most High gonna have a wage war with Amalek from generation to generation. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up this parable and said Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. See? And Amalek is one of the people that's working against us in Psalms, the 83rd chapter. So they gotta still be here. They gotta still be here. They are still here, and when Yahbashim Yahshua come back, he coming back looking for them, man. Acts 13 and 38, let's see what that says. Let's get it. Let's keep getting it. Let's get 1 Kings 11 and 15. Let's get there. Let's get there. Because it's nothing new under the sun. And the Israelites always was going into war with Edomites. Let's get it. 1 Kings 11 and 15. Let's start at 14. 1 Kings 11 and 14. And the Lord stirred up an adversary unto Solomon, Hadad, the Edomite. He was of the king's seed of Edom. For it came to pass when David was in Edom, and Joab, the captain of the host, was gone up to bury the slain after he had smitten every male in Edom. See? Nothing new under the sun. Nothing new under the sun. What has been shall be. Let's get it. Let's go down to, I got a couple in here I wanted to get. Let's get 17. And Hadad fled. 17. And Hadad fled, he and certain Edomites of his father's servants with him to go into Egypt. Hadad being yet a little child. See, so they're saying Edomites was done away with. No, they wasn't. Because when King David killed them off, Hadad escaped and went to Egypt and ended up marrying Pharaoh's sister. So he and you know they was Hamites. The Egyptians was Hamites, so they were a dark-skinned people. So when the Edomite went there, that's when Egypt started getting light, when they mixed in the Edomite blood. But then that goes to show you that a lot of them over there now are not motherfucking Egyptians. That's one. And two, that proves that the Edomites are not done away with, man. They escaped. That's why you bring that out. They escaped. Let's get where we at now. Let's go 19. See, watch. Why? Look at 19. And Hadad found great favor in the sight of Pharaoh, so that he gave him a wife, the sister of his own, the sister of Taphanes the queen. See? So he escaped getting killed and went there and ended up marrying into the to the royal family in Egypt. where we at? Let's go down. Next one we gonna get 34. Let's see what 34 is. 34. Howbeit, I will take the whole kingdom out of his hand, but I will make him prince all the days of his life. For David, my servant's sake, whom I chose, because he kept my commandments and my statutes. See? But I will take the kingdom out of his son's hand and will give it unto thee, even 10 tribes. So King David didn't go off. King Solomon did, and that's what we talking about, the northern kingdom, southern kingdom. That's when they got split. And then the 10 tribes went into captivity first in Assyria. And then Judah got ran out of Jerusalem, overran. Then they went, they fled into West Africa, and that's when they ended up going into slavery later on. Let's get it. Let's keep getting it. I think I wanted one more, 39. Look, 39. 1 Kings 11 and 39. And I will for this afflict the seed of David, but not forever. And this is where we at, man. So we was put down, like they was against us. They know we went off. That's why they was able to do what they was able to do to us. But it say right here that not forever. We are not going to be afflicted forever, man. And so now we're rising up in these last days, and the rising up of the prophets, the apostles, the men, the teachers, the true men of the Lord. Us rising up is a signal that this kingdom is going down, man. Because the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, is putting the spirit on us to come out here and do this work. And what is this work? This work is to lay out the case, to lay out the transgressions of the wicked and of our people before they're judged, man. Because the Lord is fair and righteous, so he's warning you. He got us out here warning you, telling you, yo, this and this and this and that. Look at the scriptures. Look at this and this and that. So you'll have the opportunity to repent, even though everybody not going to repent. Let's get that. Let's get Romans 11 and 7. Let's get that. Everybody not going to repent, man. Romans 11 and 7. What then? Hath Israel not obtained that which he seeketh for? But the election hath obtained it, and the rest was blinded. According as it is written, the Most High have given them the spirit of slumber eyes, that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear, until this day. See? Until today, man, this very day. So even though we out here crying and sighing, you know what I mean? Lifting up, let's get down. This is what we supposed to come out here and do, man. Even though some of y'all gonna be blinded, this our job, Isaiah 58 and 1. Cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show my people their transgressions, and the house of Jacob their sins. So we're supposed to come out here and do that, man, every day, man. That's why we do daily lessons. That's why we come out here on the highway. We supposed to do that, even in spite that everybody is not going to get it, because the Lord blinded some people. Everybody is not going to get it, man. Everybody not going to get it. Let's get Ezekiel 25. Let's get there. Because Esau can't be saved, man. He did too much, man. He did too much, man. He did too much, man. Ezekiel 25 and 1. And the word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against the Ammonites, and prophesy against them, and say unto the Ammonites, hear the word of the Lord power. Thus saith the Lord power, because thou said, against my sanctuary. We were just reading how they was all confederate against us. When it was profane, and against the land of Israel, when it was desolate, and against the house of Judah, when they went into captivity. See, everybody was against us, man. Let's go down, let's go. 6. For thus saith the Lord power, because thou hast clapped thine hands, and stomped thy with the feet, and rejoice in heart with all that despite against the land of Israel. Behold, therefore I will stretch out my hand upon thee, and will deliver thee for a spoil to the heathen, and I will cut thee off from the people, and I will cause thee to perish out of the countries. I will destroy thee, and thou shalt know that I am the Lord. Watch this, let's keep going. Thus saith the Lord power, because that Moab, we just read that in Psalms 83rd chapter, Moab, because that Moab and Seir, that's where the Edomites dwell at, Seir do say, behold, the house of Judah is like unto all the heathen. See, so they saying in their heart, they ain't no special. They ain't special. They just like everybody else. The Lord done forsake them. Therefore, behold, I will open up the side of Moab from the cities, and from his cities, which are on his frontiers, the glory of the country, Beth-Shemesh, Baalah, and Kerathium. 11. Let's go to 11. And I will execute judgment upon Moab, and they shall know that I am the Lord. Thus saith the Lord, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. See, so what happened is Esau, Edom, was not only jealous, but they was mad when they saw they finally realized that the blessing was worth something, that it was written that they was going to get a blessing up anyway. That was prophecy. But still in their mind, they like, Jacob stole our blessing. Jacob swindled us out of our inheritance. So Edom was pissed. So when Edom got a chance to put their hands on Jacob via slavery, via us falling off, they did what they wanted to do to us, man. Slavery was brutal, man. The shit they did in slavery was fucking brutal, man. Some of the shit they did in slavery was brutal, man. Very brutal, very wicked, man. 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and I will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman and day of Dedan. We read that in Genesis, the 36th chapter. Those are sons of Edom. From Teman and day of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people. See, we're going to be able to touch Esau. When the Lord come back, we're going to be able to put hand on Esau. We read that in Psalms 149, 7 through 9. That we're going to execute judgment according to the wrath of the Most High. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord power. See, so we just read too how the Most High have vessels fitted for destruction, and he endured with them long suffering. Because once the killings start, it's going to be brutal out here. man. It's gonna be brutal out here, man. It's gonna be brutal out here, man. Once it really starts, it's gonna be brutal out here, man. Let's get Amos 9 and 10. The book of Amos, chapter 9 and 10. Let's get it. Let's start at 9. For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve. Yet shall not the least grain fall upon the earth. All the sinners of my people shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not partake nor prevent them. So when Yahushua come back, and he destroyed Edom, and he bring down all the other, he gonna destroy 2/3 of our people, man. He gonna destroy 2/3 of our people, man. And that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David that is fallen. That's what you see right now. And close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins, and I will build it as in the days of old. We just read what David was doing to Edom in the days of old. What was David doing? Going around killing all of the males, killing them. Had to leave, escape, ran to Egypt. See? That they may possess the remnant, whatever's left, the remnant of Edom, and of all the heathen which are called by my name, saith the Lord that do this. See? So we gonna possess everybody after the day of judgment, man. And I just did a lesson yesterday. For us to be elevated to the top rulers of the world, for us to be elevated, everybody else gotta be brought down, man. Everybody, for the kingdom of heaven that's going to be here on earth with Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, the apostles, the prophets, all of them dwelling with us here on earth, where we going to be actually physically, I mean, think about that, man. The kingdom of heaven here on earth, and Israelites in the kingdom living, and the Most High living amongst us. Yahushua living amongst us. You be able to go to a Passover and Yahushua is in the actual building with you. Think about that, man. For this great thing to happen, they got to come down, man. Esau, Edom got to come down, man. And he is going to come down, man. Let's keep getting it. Let's go Job 20 and 5. Let's get it. They got to come down, man. There's no way around it, man. And it ain't going to be no easy transition where the Most High, Yahbashem, Yahshua come down and be like, okay, give us the keys to the world, and you guys go and sit down now, we going to take. No, it's not going to be like that. They going to be thrown down, man. Job 20 and 5. That the triumphant of the wicked that the triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. Though he through his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his hair reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever, like his own dung. They which have seen him shall say, where is he? They gonna be looking for Esau like that book. Remember that book, Where's Waldo? They gonna be like, where's Esau? They gonna be looking for him. Nah, the eye also which saw him shall see him no more, neither shall his place any more behold him. His children shall seek to please the poor. That's what you have going on right now, the Black Lives Matter. Talked to a brother told me that they having a Zoom conference or whatever the case may be. You got an Edomite. Did you hire any people of color? You got Edomites concerned about that now. You know what I mean? In the Black Lives Matter marches and all of that. Who the ones marching and burning up the city? Edomites, mostly. You see a few Jake out there. Jake, man. Jake, got a Mordello car. You see it, a Mordello car. My people's is done, man. It's a car. It's a car. It's a car with a Mordello car. Some of our peoples love it here, though, man. Some of our peoples, it's not even a maybe, a suppose, in theory. It's a factual actual. Some of our people love it here, man. Some of our people love it here, man. 10. His children shall seek to please the poor, and his hands shall restore their good. They trying to do everything now. They want to give everything back now. They try to give everything back. His bones are full of the sin of his youth, which shall lie down with him in the dust. Though wickedness be sweet in his mouth, though he hide it under his tongue. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Trust the, look, what's the thing? Trust the science. Trust the science. Then you would have other scientists come out saying, nah, man, don't listen to them scientists, though. Don't listen to them scientists. Look, 15. Yeah, 15. He have swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. Job 20 and 15. He have swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. Wow. That links up perfectly with Sirach, Ecclesiastes 10 and 8. Let's get that. The scriptures is undefeated, man. Ecclesiastes chapter 10 verse 8. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches got by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. See? Just read that. That matches up perfectly with Job 20 and 15. Let's read it again. Job 20 and 15. He have swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. Yeah, man. Let's go down to 23. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and it shall rain, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. He shall flee like the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. See? Because Esau think in his little wicked ass mind, his new world order, once he enact his new world order, that he gonna be good. He gonna have the people where he want to. He gonna have people taking a jump shot. He gonna have people getting potato chipped up. He gonna have all the wicked ass little Negroites in line doing whatever he tell them to do, saying whatever he tell them to say. So he thinking his little wicked ass heart that he good money. Yeah, let's keep getting it, man. Let's keep getting it. We got a couple more over here. We get out of here. 21 and 20. Let's see that. Luke chapter 21, verse 20. And this is Yahweh Shai speaking, red letter. And when ye shall see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. Then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out. So this is 70 AD. This is when the Edomites is running down on the temple in Jerusalem, right? Then let them which are in Judea flee into the mountains, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out. And let not them that are in the countries enter thereinto. For these are the days of vengeance, that all things which are written may be fulfilled. See, so everything had to happen, man. Whether good or bad in the scriptures, everything had to happen. We had to fall away. We had to be run down by the Gentiles. They was going to be confederate against us. We was going to be over here making drill music, talking about killing each other. Everything had to be fulfilled in the scriptures, man. Everything. Yahweh Shai had to come down here being perfect, not doing nothing, but still sacrifice for the sins of Israel. Everything had to be fulfilled, man. False teachers, false prophets in these last days. People puffed up with pride of scripture. People puffed up with pride because they in the camp. The camp ain't gonna save you, man. The truth, the understanding of the truth, you doing the work, and you is the only one can save you. Period. But woe unto them that are with children, and to them that give suck in those days, for there shall be great distress in the land, and wrath upon the people. And they shall, this is the point though, and they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. That happened. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. That's what we wanted to get in there. Until the time of the Gentiles be fulfilled. The time of the Gentiles, the time of the Edomites, the time of the wicked running this world is almost over, man. They just got a few more prophecies to play out, and you see they doing that. They get ready to pop off World War III. You would think that they would try to do everything in their power to not have World War III. Because World War III is one of the last prophecies that had to be fulfilled before they taken down. But we also read in Romans 9 and 22, or 9 and 16, that just like the Most High hardened Pharaoh's heart. So he's doing the same to these people. He's going to harden their heart, because you got to have a hard heart to press a nuclear button. To press a nuclear button, you got to have a hard heart. Because you know millions going to die, and millions more going to be contaminated once you press that button. So you got to have a very hard, wicked-ass heart. Man, it's all praises, y'all by Shem, y'all shot for a nice day. Take this, baby. Let's go Daniel 9 and 24. 70 weeks are determined upon thy people and thy holy city to finish the transgression, and to make an end of sins, and to make reconciliation for iniquity, and to bring in everlasting righteousness, and to seal up the vision of prophecy, and to anoint the most holy. Yeah, see? So everything had to happen. We had to fall away. We had to return back. Ezekiel 37th chapter, the dry bones had to be coming back together. The skin putting back on the dry bones. Matthew 24:16. Everything had to be fulfilled, man. And this right here is prophecy, man. Let's Matthew 24:12. Start there. Yeah. And because of iniquity shall abound, and this Yahweh Shah speaking, and because of iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. This is where we at, man. This is where we at. We at the signs that's pointing to Esau coming down, man. But he that endureth until the end, the same shall be saved. And the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, then shall the end come. That's the internet. So we giving you signs. We giving you signs that's showing you the fall of Esau, the fall of this kingdom. Let's get it. 16, let's get 16. Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains. We just read that, right? And Luke, let him which is on the housetop not come down to take anything out of his house, because the Edomites is running down on him. Let's go 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world, for this time, no, nor ever shall be, as except those days be shortened, there should no flesh be saved for the elect's sake, those days shall be short. See? So when the shit hit the fan, the only people that's gonna be saved is the elect, man. Everybody else is gonna get it with Esau, man. 24. And there shall arise false Hamashiachs and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they should deceive the very elect. See? They're gonna deceive the elect, man. Not the Salakia. If it was possible, they would deceive the elect, but they're gonna deceive the 2/3 is what I meant to say, Salaki. Because the elect, we just read that in Romans 11:7. The elect got it. The rest was blinded. So the false prophet's going to be deceiving the 2/3. That's why it's more false prophets out here than real prophets. Because this 2/3 is bigger than 1/3. And you'll see a head like a Elder Rakar with 100,000 subscribers, man. He'll have one video. His one video might get more views. He might get 50, 60,000 views for one video. But then you'll have the true men of the Lord put together for a week. They might not get 60,000 views. We just showing you these things, man. I read that. Let's keep getting it. A couple more. Let's go Isaiah 34. Let's get back to Isaiah 34. Let's get back to on Esau animals. Because we gonna it's gonna be rough, man. Let's start at 1 and read down. Isaiah 34:1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to slaughter. Woo! Their slain also, 3, their slain also shall be cast out, their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. That rolling together as a scroll is when them bombs hit. You know, when the bomb hit and that mushroom cloud come up and go like this, when it get to the top and do that thing like this, that look like the scroll rolled together. That's what's coming. That's what's coming. Because you got to remember, the apostles, they breaking it down, and they telling you about the visions that they getting back in them days, and they describing it with terminology from back then. Wasn't no term like mushroom cloud invented yet. That wasn't invented then. So he just looking at the vision and he getting it, and he coming up with, it looked like a scroll rolled together. So this is what's happening. As a scroll, together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and fall a fig from a fig tree. And my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Idumea is another way of saying Edom, man. And they certain times they put different words in there to why? To stump you up, man, so you won't be able to put the pit. They didn't want you to be able to look in the scriptures and put it together too easily. They wanted to put stumbling blocks in the scriptures. They wanted to change words. They wanted to put words like Gentiles in there and all of that, where it shouldn't be Gentiles. They want to put Edomite in a place where it shouldn't be Edomite. It should say Assyrian to confuse you, man. See, my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with the fatness, and with the blood of the lambs and of the goats, with the fat of the kidneys of the rams. For the Lord have a sacrifice in Basra. We just read that in the 63rd chapter. And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. See? 8. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance, and the year of recompense, for the controversy of Zion. See? So yeah, so at the day of judgment, the day of the Lord, he's looking for Idumea. He's looking for Edomites. He's looking for Basra. He's looking for the people of his curse, the people he have indignation with forever, the Amalekites who he's going to wage war with from generation to generation. How do you get around that? Revelation 2 and 26. Let's get there. Got about 4 more, then we get out of here. Yeah, man. You can't, you can't save Esau, man. You can't save Esau. You could get in the way and get smoked with Esau, but you can't save Esau. Revelation 2 and 26. Let's go 25. Revelation 2 and 25. But that, and this is Yahushua speaking, but that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works until the end, to him will I give power over the nations. See? we gonna rule them, man. And he shall rule them with the rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. See? Now let's go to, that gets you to Psalms 2 and 8. Let's get over there. Psalms chapter 2, verse 8. Psalms 2 and 8. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with the rod of iron, thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. Be wise now, therefore, O ye kings, be instructed, ye judges of the earth. See? So this is what's gonna happen, man. The other kingdoms is going into captivity, man. Ain't no way around it, man.